Alright, what were we doing last in this game? One of the things I really missed from original Deadly Premonition is I missed the previously in an investigation. What's the point of a quote if it isn't going to be right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I would take them back. Maybe when I actually take them for the procedure, they'll be like, oh, actually, you got misquoted, and it is $500. Aw, thank you, Raptor. I appreciate it. That's really sweet. You didn't have to say that. But I hope that you've been well. Demi, how goes it? Demi, didn't you have a really ridiculously long stream recently that I missed? And I'm pissed about it? Yes, I did. No, you didn't have to say it. I really appreciate you saying it, though. That really makes my day, so thank you. So sweet. Alright, so... I don't even remember what we were doing. Oh, we were practicing our thing, and also look at our sweet beard. Like 2 of that. Yeah, so what's up, man? Tell me about your streams lately. This is going to be a self-promotion stream, alright? While I am streaming, I want you all to gas up your own streams or streams of other people that you like. Go for it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Raptor, thank you for coming in today, and now you got gifted a sub as thanks for being so fucking awesome. I don't know who did it, but I appreciate you, Raptor. Enjoy your emotes and your record. Courtesy of some rando. Hi, Helen. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lunch. 12-hour Paper Mario, 24-hour Halo stream. Ooh, how did Halo go? Wasn't me, LOL. That makes me think it was you, Jimbo. Okay. Was it? No, you don't have to, nobody has to tell me, but yeah. What was I saying? Gas up your streams. Gas up your streams. Gas up your friends' streams. I want to know. People want to know. Get in here. Self-promo the shit out of yourselves. I don't care. Halo was great. Started with Halo Reach, ended with Halo 3. So is Halo 3 like the best one or what? Because I remember playing a lot of Halo Reach. And I had fun with it, but I didn't really follow like the Halo story or anything like that. And then I played ODST, I think. I'm really not that nice of a guy. Oh, come on now. Come now. Want to shout out my best friend. Her name is Stereo Prey. Wow. Call me out like that. Everybody just say it wasn't you and then we'll know who it was. That's how things work. Okay, Ro. How are you? But also, fuck you. Played so much Halo 3 back in the day. So Halo 3 is good, right? RimWorld was... Sorry. Okay, I'm not even playing the game at this point. It's fine. I don't even remember what I was doing in the game. What was I? Head to the sheriff's department to meet up with Patty. Alright, we're going. Harsh words. I love you, Ro, but also, fuck you. Aw, Raptor. Come on, I know there are other amazing streamers. Talk to me about them. That makes it okay then, yes. Just that kind of a relationship. I almost ran into that lady. Best Halo story-wise was Reach. Yeah, I actually really liked the story in Halo Reach, and I remember asking my boyfriend at the time if all of the Halo stories were like this, and he was like, no. So I was like, okay, noted. I'm not really gonna care for them then, probably. Pastel, I said gas up other people, not me. Y'all gas me up every day and make my day every day. I want to make other people's days by being like, wow, we're gonna come together as a community and talk about how amazing other streamers are. Madam, it's daytime. It is! Happy time zone, though, Buzz. Just because you're in the same time zone as me doesn't mean everybody is. I gotta call it. That's fine. Yep, the mod's gone, y'all. It's time to break loose. Demi, thank you for gifting a sub to my community. I appreciate you. Oh, fuck off, York. Come on. Reach and Wars 2. Wait, Halo Wars? Never even fucking heard of this! Yes, Jimmy is great, and y'all should go follow Jimmy, by the way. I have great news. Kismet is really chill. I actually haven't heard of them. Bad words. Wait, what? Mods are... Yes. Get in here with your bad words. Are you recognizing non-American time zone? That's not very freedom of... Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Oh, come on. Really? I can't believe I just fell off that. Oh my god, Demi, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Y'all got tested then? What's RTS? Am I stupid and I just don't know? Yes, is the answer. Holy shit, Knight, this entire time when you were using those, I'm gonna be honest, I just followed them off of those emotes. But I thought that that was... hang on. Hang on, story moment. I thought that was Vincent Vega's emotes for a second.
Did you find Melvin?
Nope. I can't find either of them.
Either of them?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. When I went home, it wasn't just my daddy who was missing. Mama was gone too. This never happened before.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Zach, we need to stop Professor R's plan no matter what it takes. Relax, Patty. You don't need to worry about a thing. I'm sure that Melvin just stumbled across an important clue that's stolen his attention for now. And I'm sure he's protecting your mother while he's at it. Let's just leave the investigation to the local police and rest for today. I need to prepare a report for the HQ anyway.
He's being too nice. We know that this is a lie.
How about staying with me in my room until we find them?
That sounds creepy.
But...
You don't need to worry. I can't make you any homemade food, but I've got a first-class chef and a first-class concierge at my disposal.
Oh, he is trying to protect her from...
And a very affable bellboy. It's a lot of fun at that hotel.
Because Professor R said that that her plan was something about Patricia.
I guess. Thanks, Agent York.
You're a lady, so you take the bed. Zach and I will be fine on the couch.
2 men on the couch. Not a bad guy, I know, but just first impression, that sounded creepy to be like, hello, I'm an adult and you are a small child girl, come to my hotel room. Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good. But now that, you know, we know the situation deeper than that, and that's not where that's going. Context is important, right. I'm just saying, if I was a person in that police station and I heard that, I would have been like, whoa, 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 whoa. But Demi, I'm so glad that you guys are all clear, all tested, all good. I'm so glad. Yes, that's exactly how I would be. I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. York doesn't barge through the doors. Yeah, there is no prompt for... Because now he's like going between... Oh no, you could still barge outdoors into the outer world. No, he doesn't do that anymore. Well, anymore. Technically, that would have been a learned trait from this, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I would have been like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And as soon as he said personal chef and concierge, then I'd be like, can I stay with you too? Or just wondering. Well, still, I hope that you guys all stay safe. It's just a really scary thing, right? I am absolutely terrified to go anywhere, basically. Alright, so we're gonna go keep Patty safe at the hotel with David Jawara. And David Jawara. And also, David Jawara! Okay, that wasn't what I wanted! And now we get another loading screen. Huzzah! Okay, but a real-time strategy game. Is that like Fire Emblem? Like where it's like a turn-based and you place all of your characters and then see what happens type of thing. Because I didn't think I was gonna like Fire Emblem, and I really did. Like, I had so much more fun with it than I thought I was going to. Hi, buddy.
Why, hello, Mr. Morgan, sir. How may I serve you today?
Do we need to, like, talk to him about the case? No. Things have certainly gotten far more chaotic than I ever expected they would. But please, don't worry yourself into a tizzy, sir. We have thorough security precautions in place here at our establishment. The three of us always keep vigilant eyes on the premises, so please do continue to relax and enjoy yourself. Okay, so basically saying, you're gonna be safe here. Come on, Patty, let's go. Alright. I thought she would still follow us, but I guess not. Also, I totally feel like the other world is still gonna make its way into this hotel. More cutscene. Sleeping in the middle of the day. Girl after my own heart. Everything happens at once. You move while they're moving troops. Oh, no, okay. I haven't played a game like that.
Zach, the Clarkson family tree is nothing like we thought it was.
No kidding.
We need to reorganize everything we've uncovered so far.
Let's go to our wall. Let's go to our...
tired she fell right to sleep.
Oh.
Hey, Zach. I'm in a very difficult spot right now. I feel like this case is heading in a direction that will be extremely unpleasant for her. I've never felt anything like this during any of our cases thus far.
The need to protect. Alright, let's talk about these. Evidence organization, start.
First, let's go back to the beginning.
He is a snack, though. I mean, like... Excuse me. I mean, what? Don't you, I mean, what? It's true. Alright, let's go back to the beginning.
Lise Clarkson's body was found hanging under a bridge over the bayou.
Why? Why would they make that public?
In a deserted spot, close to where the bayou meets the Mississippi.
Right.
The one who fired the pistol at Heaven surely had no idea what he would find there.
Chuck Thompson.
Speaking of which, Zach, Chuck, the man who started this race we're running, what's his occupation?
He's a crawfish farmer.
That's right. He's a crawfish farmer. And after chasing a poacher's boat that crossed over into his farmland...
A poacher of what?
He went up the bayou and was fortunate enough to find Lisa's body.
Yeah, fortunate.
I doubt it was a very pleasant experience for him.
Fortunate again!
But if not for his discovery, Lisa's body might have started rotting out there. He's a difficult person to be sure, but I don't think he's a bad guy.
He just really needs some nose hair trimmers.
Chuck said something peculiar. He claimed the Clarksons were a little better when their son was still around.
But, like, she was still in town.
I don't know exactly what he meant, but we ended up meeting the person he was talking about, didn't we? Under very unexpected circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard Clarkson.
Don't say that, York, for fuck's sake.
He ran away from home, found his true self, then changed names. So, Zach, do you remember her name?
Thank you. Like, all right, do you...
Helena Doman. The townspeople call her Lena. She was also known as Professor R while she plotted against the Clarksons.
Why would you stay in the same town where your terrible transphobic family are? I mean, I'm not saying that she should have had to leave or anything like that, but I wonder if it was all because she eventually wanted to just get rid of them. Yes, coronavirus is scary and more people need to take it seriously, by the way. 100%.
She's the mother of the new drug known as Sang Rouge.
How did we put that together? I'm still, like, confused about how York got that together.
She must have also had a group of followers who worshipped her fanatically. I can see it now. Lena sprinkling down the red powder, corrupting every last pure and innocent girl in town.
Why?
Lena mentioned her plan each time we met. She must have taken us for utter fools, Zach. She thought she was always one step ahead of us, and that we'd never see the full scope of her plan. Well, her plan isn't complete yet, and I know we can still stop it.
Oh my god, Buzz, I'm so sorry. I hope that you're okay, and if you do need to talk about anything, like, I'm here, and we all are kind of here. If you're in the Discord, you could always talk about it in that, like, one channel that we have.
That's why we need to learn all we can about her.
That's so fucked up.
Her alias was Professor R, and she was well learned in the areas of medicine and fire dynamics.
Which, like, how?
By the way, Zach, do you remember what weapon Lena used to murder PJ?
A bomb?
Correct. She used a miniature bomb. To tell you the truth, she surprised me. That bomb was so well placed. It left hardly any damage on the building itself.
Yeah, that was ridiculous how much damage it did to the people right there. But man, that fireplace was indestructible. Also, does anybody want to look up those coordinates on that bag of evidence? Because I kind of do. Is that an actual coordinate? $32. I don't have a degree sign. I live 2 blocks away. I expect to see him out walking his little Boston Terrier. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Holy shit. Do you guys want to know where this bag of red powder comes from? Y'all want to know? Yes? Here. Oh, come on! It fucked it up! Let me put it into a different thing. No, no. Hang on. Here, does that work better? That's where that leads to. In Tallulah, Louisiana. Right outside of a frickin' Popeyes. Jesus Christ. Alright. The developers knew what they were doing, right? But David Juara worked at a Popeyes, so clearly it all comes back to David. I knew it. I don't think that's an actual clue, and I'm just joking, but you never know. David, yeah. All right, so the bomb was well placed, left hardly any damage on the building.
Yet still did amazing work on them.
Yeah, that was fucked up how they looked.
Lena should have used that brain of hers for something more productive than that saga of revenge. For example, reviving Lucare's economy from the industrial sector.
Popeyes is the goddess of fertility. I mean, right? Like,
Widen your perspective, and you'll see that Louisiana is an industrial treasure trove.
Is it now?
With her intelligence and her charisma, I'm sure she would have found some amazing opportunities. Such a tragedy. Zach, there's one more important matter we need to think about here.
Right, okay.
Galena Clarkson, who was murdered in jail. Her body was dismembered, then rearranged into a V shape. Patty and Melvin claimed it was a severed roots killing. But that doesn't make sense to me.
Does the V stand for something instead?
And PJ Clarkson disapproved of it when I met him in the other world.
Right, because he said it was disgusting.
He saw Galena's parts lined up and was overcome by an inexplicable fear. Tell me, who killed Galena?
I don't know. I was about to say, I don't know. I was waiting for it to give me the options, but literally...
Unfortunately, we don't have the answer to this one yet.
I think it's gonna end up being Patty's mom.
And it's too big a problem to solve with mere speculation.
She's like the only Clarkson that's left, right? Because we know that Lena had sex with her sister. So, you know.
The answer to this question may lead to a major turning point for this case. And the final turning point for this story. You know it's true, Zach.
Okay, so that means we're coming to the end game here, yay?
I only hope it doesn't push us down an avenue we didn't plan on exploring.
But what does the V mean? I can't get over the fucking Popeyes. I can't. It's in my mind. Eldest daughter on... See, yeah, this has to be. Has anybody ever asked Patty what her mother's name is?
Hey, Zach.
Hi, Jimmy!
Do you remember PJ's last words?
Lena had intercourse with her older sister, her own flesh and blood.
This means there's still one more person out there who inherited PJ's blood.
And that person is the goddess of fertility? Wait, is that the priest playing the piano? It totally is! Look at him go! The Lord hungers for those tidy whities. Okay, yeah, so what the fuck boat is this? Because we saw this when we were at the site where Lisa's body.
Fucking poachers, now I gotcha.
Oh wait, no,
Caught
not
you
this.
red-handed.
Okay, yeah, you... I feel like there's a murderer up in there, just saying. Oh, Jimmy, thanks for continuing your gift sub. I appreciate it. What was that noise? What? Okay. The nose hair, I know. It's a lot of nose hair. He needs a trimmer. S rank! What? 2 S ranks. What's our special reward? Nothing? Alright, fine. Why does she sound like a baby? I don't know. I'm not sure what was going on there. What the fuck? Yeah, what? We killed a lot of stuff. Point is we S-ranked it. Good job, us. Good job, team. Let's go ahead and overwrite that, because why not? Jesus.
Soon. I'm almost there. Just... Please, someone. Stop that noise.
Stop that noise. What? I feel like there's gonna be something in here we don't want to see. Maybe. Okay, that's fine. Just bubbling something. Oh, it's blood. Wait. What the fuck?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Why are we hearing a... What the fuck? Okay. Alright, so we're still back in Boston.
Let me try and summarize this. Helena Doman was the mastermind behind the entire incident.
I'm concerned and confused, same.
But Helena Doman was actually P.J. Clarkson's son, who had severed ties with the family.
No, Helena Doman was actually P.J. Clarkson's daughter!
Helena was also known as Professor R, the mother brain behind the drug known as Sang Rouge.
That's right.
She was responsible for everything?
Not everything, but most of it. Almost everything went according to her plan.
But if you'd already figured out that much, why did you continue to stay in Le Carré?
Because didn't Lena say before she died that it was still set in motion and nothing could stop it, so something was still gonna happen?
Because we had to.
You had to. Whatever for.
The goddess was still there.
The goddess.
Yeah. The whole reason the plan was there.
Goddess of fertility.
Lise Clarkson's body.
Wait, that's the goddess? What?
Not her. She was as beautiful as a goddess, but she wasn't the goddess. She was just a tragic victim.
Okay, so maybe Lena was killing women in the town or forcing them to be killed in some way because she was looking for whoever the goddess of fertility was gonna be. Because red tree planting, maybe?
Then who is the goddess of fertility?
What the
Also,
fuck?
I am going to do this.
Jimmy, thank you for the 2,500 biddies. I appreciate you. Thank you, red tree! Thank you. Yeah, transition is irrelevant. She was never a son regardless of her stage of transition. I agree with that. What the fuck, Jimmy? What are you doing? Hey. 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 I appreciate you. But what the fuck are you doing? Thank you for gifting 5 subs to my community. I really appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can afford to. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you know that it's never expected.
A few more treats.
Thank you, Pastel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Jimmy, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. GameCube sounds. Hi, Doom. I don't think I said hey to you earlier. All right. Aw, Demi, thanks for gifting a sub to my community also. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks, Jimmy. I know that you wouldn't. I know you're smart with your money. Choo-choo. No, let's not choo-choo. That was more than we're just doing a very short stream right now. I don't even, like, I was just doing this for fun, Z's. You know? Alright, so let's figure out who the goddess of fertility is. Yes? I don't think that this game is, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this game is perfect when it comes to being great with trans pronouns all the time. And I don't think that it comes from a place of being directly transphobic, but from a place of honestly just ignorance of not knowing. I appreciate Swery's, like, good-hearted attempt to fix things, but I guarantee that there are still things in the game that are not perfectly done like that. And it's important that we call them out for what they are, right? That it doesn't mean that Swery's not trying, but we can at least be like, hey, this, you know, that's not great. And I think that there are definitely characters in this game like PJ who maybe purposefully the game had misgender because they're trying to show that there is an ignorance in that town, that people are transphobic in a bad way, and York was kind of showing how that is not right. Do I love that? Not really. I mean, I think it's important for there to be representation of trans people, but I also, I don't love... I know that it's just trying to be true to life because unfortunately transphobia does really exist, but it sucks when that's all that trans people get to see out of their representation is people being transphobic. Does that make sense, what I'm saying at all? Is it possible the character may have misgendered like you said it happened? It's a complicated topic, right? Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I don't think that this game does it perfectly, but I do think that the game is doing it better than a lot of other games I've seen. IDK, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? I'll wait. I'll fucking wait. You can tell me anytime you would like to what the fuck that is supposed to mean, When the only visibility is suffering, right. And I do like, I guess, that the game went past that to be like, look, this is a trans person that had their own life and their own agenda, and maybe that agenda was evil, but they're not putting it in a way of being like, wow, all trans people are evil, just that, like, this person, like, she was not a good lady. It means your mom is now gay because you said that? Yeah, like, what you say that like, there's something wrong with being gay. What if my mom was? Who cares? Also, like, implying that that's a choice. That's not what I said. But you're making it seem like that. Like, who comes in and says, oh my god, your mom is now straight because I said some word that rhymed with straight? Don't let fear of making mistakes keep you from being inclusive and justice focused. Right. I've seen a lot on Twitter about this, of people being like, you know what, just don't put trans people in your games because you're not doing it right. And I do think that he really did mean well and wanted to be inclusive of all people. And I don't know, I guess I was kind of disappointed that there were some people that really thought that, like, he was doing this in a harmful way, and I really don't think that he meant to be harmful. And I know I'm judging that based on, it's not like I personally know the dude, but we played Deadly Premonition, we played D4, we played The Missing, which is a completely trans-inclusive game done really, really well, so I have a hard time believing a game that he would make after The Missing would be transphobic, like, purposefully. I don't know. Anyway, let's...
Person at the root of this case.
Okay, so who is at the root of the case?
Is it some kind of metaphor?
I think it was an honest mistake. There was an update, and it did remove... Even, there were a couple of lines in the last scene where we were just looking at our board, where we had all the ties and everything like that. Thanks, Jimmy. Where we were looking at the board, there were a couple of lines that York says in subtitles, but that were not voiced by the character, and that is because Swery changed those lines because they originally said he instead of she. So Swery corrected them, as well as removing the dead naming instance. Now I realize that there was a dead naming instance above where York referred to Lena as Lenny. And I'm not saying that that's right. I just think that Swery was struggling to make sure that players knew that in the past that was what she was referred to by the family, because the family brought up Lenny, the name Lenny, several times. Yeah, always feel free to report bots that are just doing shit like that, because meh. That said, the family was supposed to be bad, but still. Right, and again, I feel like some of that is just supposed to be, hey, this is true to life and this is how it is. And that sucks. And I feel like that's why, York has a couple of speeches about how it's important to just accept people for who they are. And that's why when you hear York dead name Lena, it seems really weird, because it's like you just gave a speech about how you should just call people their own pronouns. Like, he literally tells Patty that earlier. Right, exactly. So I feel like maybe that was Swery's intent, was that York was supposed to show that you can be accepting, and was trying to teach Patty in a very nice way, and even maybe kind of the player in a nice way, that, hey, you just treat people nicely, call people what they want to be called, like they deserve your respect, because this is who they are. But I do think that, maybe the family was transphobic on purpose, because some families are terrible like that. And it's just, that's true to life. And some of this is, kind of... not that I would say that Deadly Premonition is realistic in most aspects, but maybe he was trying to make that part realistic to what you might find in America these days, particularly in the South.
For example, the vast wealth that the red powder yielded.
The goddess of fertility embodied abundance on the outside, but on the inside, she was a hollow void.
Okay.
And that void was threatening to swallow up all of Lucare.
Why does he sound so mad suddenly? I feel personally attacked. What? Please don't throw up.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Are you okay, Mr. Morgan?
Welcome back. What is up with this baby thing?
Morgan almost sounds like a prophet talking about the end of the world.
I mean, you know what? A lot of weird stuff happened. The mod's back. Everybody run. Everybody run. No, we're good.
Vague, elusive, and intent on deceiving those who listen.
Okay, please. I need him to not throw up, because I'm gonna freak out.
But every now and then he adds an interval of truth.
Oh, Jimmy, you're the lewd mod. It's not the same thing.
Patricia Clarkson is one of those. She's something special. Something irreplaceable to him.
So why would you think that he would kill her? Or whatever. Oh no, not the jittering leg. It's true, you will. I know that. Ash in the fireplace. Uh-oh.
It looks like he burned something other than firewood in here.
Uh-oh.
Did he destroy something when he figured out we were coming? Or Maybe it's just a red herring meant to throw us off. I know how he operates. I can't take anything at face value.
Okay, let's look back at these messy letters. Again.
I'm so close to finding out where she is. So close now.
Are you though? Let's go ahead and inspect that.
The logs in the center look far more burnt compared to the rest.
That's fine, Jimmy. I appreciate it. I know that they'd been in here before, but it's... I don't know. Implying that, like, being gay is a joke, or that it's a choice, or anything like that is just kind of not something I want around. Hope everybody can respect that.
Almost looks like they were used in conjunction with some kind of accelerant. Did you recently burn something there?
It's our fireplace.
Right, exactly.
We're free to use it as we please.
I see traces of resin, which leads me to believe you burned up some sort of toxic substance. It doesn't matter what kind of fireplace you have. Burning anything other than firewood in it is dangerous.
Oh god. Are we an evil person? Do shitty things, get banned. That's right.
Next time, don't burn it up at home. Dispose of it like you would any other non-burnable refuse. Especially if it was something like a smartphone or a USB memory stick.
Non-burnable refuse like a smartphone? Let's be serious here, Belle. That's exactly the sort of data one needs to thoroughly immolate. Remember what you learned at Quantico.
We didn't have a phone, though. Alright, let's inspect these letters.
By the way, you're still searching for Patricia, yes?
You don't need to worry about that. We're investigating.
Okay, but like, have you found her?
In fact, we've almost reached our goal. We just need to find some conclusive evidence.
Oh, we sincerely hope that's the case. Hard to believe, though.
Yeah, because
After all,
you're wasting your time here.
so far, you've just been barking up the wrong tree.
Is that supposed to be like not an innuendo, but like, is that supposed to be like a, like, hey, tree! Red tree!
Barking up the wrong tree.
Tree. Red tree!
That's right. You shouldn't be wasting time here. You should be out there, looking for her.
Then I'll just ask you straight away. Do you know where she is?
No, we don't. But we can feel her when we close our eyes and become one with the world.
What the fuck are you? I mean, we know what he's on, but like, what?
It's very faint, but we can see her. We can see.
I think he's talking about
Patricia.
either him and Emily, his quote-unquote fairy, or him and York, that he's somehow reconnected with York, or thinks that York is still with him even though York left him behind in Greenvale.
Are you trying to distract me again?
I hope that's what the we means, because otherwise he's attached to something probably not as good.
Or do you really expect me to believe you're clairvoyant or something?
What do you think we are, X-Men? It's metaphysical offender profiling.
He actually asked me where Patricia is? Does he have full confidence that we'll never find her?
No, she has to be okay. I believe it. I mean, I know Zach's kind of fucked up, but I've got to believe that she's okay. She's got to be okay. Damn it.
I can deal with that.
I can't have another Emily.
I'll just ask him everything I can about the Le Carré case.
Let's ask about the milk carton wall.
Low-fat vitamin D milk cartons. Why are they all lined up so neatly?
And taped.
This square area enclosed by milk cartons, is it another sanctuary? The more I look around, the more I feel like there's some sort of system to all this. The sanctuary on this table. The fireplace sanctuary. And the milk carton sanctuary.
Is that what it is?
They all lead into the room back there. And there's one more by the window, and yet another by my feet. Are they signs? Or is this all some sort of path?
Hey, Belle. Is that a serious question?
Is it? I don't even know anymore.
Of course it is.
We're drying them out.
Drying them out. The milk
we
cartons?
line the milk cartons up to dry them out, so we can turn them into Halloween decorations.
What? Simon's still in the bathroom pooping his brains out.
Halloween? It's only January.
This is America, land of the free.
I celebrate Halloween year-round, bitch.
Got a problem with that?
Okay. What kind of a Halloween decoration are you making?
Professor R was a Clarkson,
Like,
and also the mother of Saint Rouge.
okay, let's investigate this again.
By the way,
How did nobody find her body until right now?
how did the FBI find Lisa's body? After 14 whole years.
That's none of your business.
I mean, it kind of is because he worked on the case.
Are you saying they just happened to be investigating the Clarksons' cold storage warehouse by pure chance?
Was there another case?
That there was some undercover terrorism plot afoot there?
I said it's none of your business.
Well, then we'll just have to guess. It was an anonymous tip. A tip related to Saint Rouge.
From him?
Did we hit the nail on the head, Belle? But that's not what we want to know about. After all, the FBI gets hundreds of tips every day.
Right.
Right, my fairy? It was always that way, even back when we were on duty. Here's what we really want to know. Why, out of all those tips, did you select that one? Would you tell us that much, Belle? What urged you to make a beeline straight for this case?
That's
None of your business?
none of your business.
Fuck off, man. Who are you? You have to have a stake in this. You have to.
If Professor R really was the mastermind behind everything, if she wanted to rebuild the Clarksons' legacy, then why did she feel the need to kill everyone?
Yeah, I mean, true enough.
So you think Galena was murdered by Helena Doman, her own brother?
Sister.
No, not her. Galena was someone else.
Then who killed her?
It's written in the report, isn't it?
Yes. But I'm asking you.
Yeah, okay, so who killed her?
Would you mind answering me in your own words? You see, I find your entire story highly suspicious.
Better not be Melvin, I swear to God. He's already got like 5 million strikes against him.
It's a complicated matter. Extremely complicated.
Don't let him draw you into his game. Stay calm, Aaliyah Davis.
Pondering Aaliyah.
Am I winning here or... No, I need to stay positive. I have to solve this case no matter what it takes. I can't lose courage here.
Did something happen to Melvin? Melvin disappeared, and we don't know where he is. He wasn't at the police station, and he wasn't at his house, and Patty's mother is also missing. So we took Patty back to our hotel to keep her safe because we have a feeling that something bad's going to happen to her. It was the butler in the hallway with the candlestick. I knew it! Alright, let's...
The future influences the present just as much as the past.
You don't say!
You asked me why I spent an entire 2 days observing you before I came to speak with you. Well, here's why. Over those 49 hours, I observed the intervals between your actions. When you were neither doing something nor doing nothing. I intently studied your intervals between action to action, and action to inaction, to action.
Okay.
People reveal everything during the intervals between their actions. For example, when you eat alone versus eating with someone else. The most prominent differences always appear when someone either begins or finishes eating a meal. And since these are unconscious actions, they can't be consciously hidden. When you prepare to eat or finish eating, when you move in to clean up, when you pick up a book or close one, when you raise a cup of coffee to your lips. Human actions speak volumes. Not even the person doing the actions is conscious of them. That's what lies in those intervals. That's my modus operandi.
Okay, so how do you think he's guilty then? He's not done shit!
And here's the conclusion it helped me reach. There's one other person in this house.
Ooh.
Isn't there?
Is it York?
You're incredible, Belle. You outdid all our expectations. Impressive, to say the least. You're right, Belle. But only half right.
Half?
You should still be proud, though. Honestly, we never thought you'd make it this far. You've got real talent.
I'm so scared of what do you mean half right? Is it a dead body? Like, just
If
cut
this
off,
goes
okay.
to court, I won't let you claim that your testimony is inadmissible just because of your little indulgence there.
Fine by us. We can even put it in writing if you want. We won't run or hide. Will we, my fairy? Where's the paper? I know I had it around here somewhere. Where is it? Ooh.
Don't even.
Oh, we're fine.
Hey, everything okay? What's going on out here? Oh, don't tell me.
He's just suffering from nausea. I was more worried about you. You were in there for quite some time.
Yeah, sorry.
God
Ever since
damn
you
it,
got
Simon.
Here, I've been all backed up.
Mr. Morgan, can you stand?
Oh. Is this a sign from a coffee? What could it be? What is it trying to tell me? Think.
Uh-oh.
Is that a dragonfly?
Footsteps. Big footsteps.
DF in the coffee.
Big footsteps.
Big footsteps. Okay.
Some odd fella was following her around, stalking her like.
That poor girl, Lise, she was a druggie.
The 10-foot tall man, and here it comes.
She was into the really bad stuff.
You don't say.
The Red Soul has the power to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess.
Oh, okay, so it's a naturally tall person.
Mentally and physically. That's why I created the holy red powder.
You okay? Hey.
Lena's beautiful. I know, she really is.
We're fine. Just feeling a little tired.
So who's the half person in your...
would you take us to get our medicine?
Our medicine.
Sure. It's in the bathroom, right? Whew. Seems like he's calmed down a little. We should let him rest for a while.
One more step and I could have cornered Morgan. But so be it. I can still keep investigating even if the owner of this chair isn't present. Simon Jones, what a piece of work. How can anyone have such bad timing?
Yeah, Simon.
I didn't think he'd gotten this bad. I can't let him die on me yet. I need to get more clues out of him before his time runs out.
That's all you care about? Mess of pizza boxes.
I wondered what sort of food he was eating, all shut up in here. Pizza? Why do they all love pizza so much?
Yeah, because it's delicious.
Whatever his goal may be, Morgan's gone to great lengths to survive.
Sorry, I'm just making sure we get to the next battle here. It looks like that's probably all we're gonna have time for on we might have time for 2 more battles before this event ends.
But no matter how hard he tries, the heartless monster inside of him will just keep devouring his body.
Is that like a true thing? Like, what do you mean monster? Does he have an actual monster in him, or are you just talking about the cancer in like a weird way?
When Katrina stole my family from me, I lost all hope. I wanted to die.
Jesus fuck, okay.
What is he hoping for?
Forgot about the event.
Why
It's
do
okay.
you think he's trying to survive so badly? What does he hope to achieve?
What do you mean?
He who has a why to live can bear almost any how.
No more Nietzsche.
Finally, you say something worth it, Simon.
Please, just stop. I feel like my ears are gonna start bleeding.
Hey, Agent Jones. Want to know why I love Nietzsche's quotes so much?
Not really.
Sure.
I first discovered Nietzsche in a shelter after Katrina.
Okay, alright, so this is how she copes, maybe?
At the time, I was shell-shocked, hopeless. I wanted to die. How could a 13-year-old girl go on living alone with her little brother?
Where is your little brother?
Then, in that shelter, I met a college professor. His school was damaged by the hurricane too and got closed down. He also lost his family and was living there in the shelter just like me. So we gradually started spending more time together. I'll never forget the 3 months I spent with him. He loved Nietzsche. And out of all of Nietzsche's quotes, there was one from Thus Spoke Zarathustra that he repeated over and over again. Better know nothing than half know many things. Better be a fool on one's own account than a sage on other people's approbation. I thought it was a strange quote to hear from a college professor, you know? Why would he think it would be good to be a fool? But I understand what he meant now. He was trying to encourage my little brother and I, so that we'd be able to bear the weight of the victim label that was about to be slapped onto us, so that we could go on respecting ourselves without ever succumbing to all the patronizers.
Alright, alright.
After that, my grandmother in Lafayette took us in. And that was the last time I ever saw the professor. But whenever I quote Nietzsche, my memories of him come flowing back into my mind, and they give me the power I need to keep pressing on. So I'm gonna keep quoting Nietzsche, just to make sure I don't forget my roots.
Oh,
He's like,
see.
I'm gonna keep talking
Yeah.
about pizza.
I think I get it now.
Because it grounds me.
Nietzsche is to you
Oh my god!
what pizza is to me.
I was joking, you son of a bitch.
Sorry for giving you a hard time about it. You are free to go on quoting him whenever you want, of course. I won't say another word.
Except about pizza, which I'm gonna talk about non-fucking-stop!
Agent Jones, what the hell is wrong with you? How dare you compare Nietzsche with pizza?
Go off!
Oh, come on.
I mean, honestly though, what the hell is wrong with you?
What's wrong, Aaliyah? You hungry or something?
Excuse me? What are you insinuating?
Well, you're staring right at an empty pizza box.
Please don't compare yourself to me.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I have a refined palate.
Hey, that was uncalled for. Pizza is a sacred food, remember? You don't need to feel embarrassed for being unable to stop staring at it.
Okay.
It enthralls all who gaze upon
Yeah,
it.
pizza's good, but I don't talk about it like this. Like, this guy's having a wet dream over pizza right now.
That's the power of pizza.
It's too much.
Stop, Agent Jones. I've had enough of this sacred pizza bit.
Does she think she's too good for pizza?
I'm sick of you Chicagoans and your obsession with pizza.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, since when is this a Chicago thing? Why are we obsessed with pizza?
Pizza, pizza, pizza. 24 hours a day. That's all you ever talk about.
Don't you come for Chicago like this? How dare you?
What's next? You gonna launch into a tirade about how deep dish is the only proper way to make pizza?
As a person from Chicago, a lot of people in Chicago don't even love deep dish.
No, Aaliyah. You just don't get it, do you?
Wow, he's gonna mansplain. He's gonna mansplain pizza to her right now. Are you fucking serious?
As a Chicagoan, I'm proud of the deep dish pizza. But get this, I love New York-style pizza too. It doesn't matter what kind of pizza it is. As long as it's a pizza, it's beautiful. What? Still don't get it?
I get it. I just want you to shut up.
Okay, here. I'm gonna put it in terms that I'm sure even you could understand.
Fuck off, Simon.
All pizzas are created equal. Eat your heart out, Nietzsche.
Just forget I mentioned anything.
It's time for option 4, gun. Okay? Option 4, gun. I like deep dish, I like New York, I like taco pizza, cheeseburger pizza. Detroit style, I don't really like, I'm gonna be honest, but I've only had it once from like Little Caesars, so maybe that's why. Because Little Caesars is not like the greatest quality or whatever. I've had some terrible pizzas. Yeah, I've definitely had pizza where I was like, no. Detroit style is like the kind that where it's square deep dish.
Shouldn't you look after him?
I gave him his meds and let him rest.
Let him rest where?
In the bathtub.
In the bathtub, that's right. That's a D4 reference. I love it.
It happened to have a blanket and a pillow in it.
What? But why?
Because somebody's sleeping in his bed.
I don't know. Maybe he sleeps in the tub.
Maybe someone else is sleeping in his bedroom.
I feel like I saw that once in some vampire movie.
Or he's got a corpse in there.
I don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, how long has he been like that?
It's stage 4 cancer. He's had it for a while now.
No. I'm talking about his face. It looks as white as a sheet. You can even see all his veins. I've never heard of any cancer side effect like that.
He's been taking the Sang Rouge. Wait, do you guys think that he did? That somehow he ingested some of that drug?
Who knows? But now that you mention it, he started going really crazy around the beginning of December.
Okay, beginning of December. He said he hasn't left the apartment since then.
In what way?
He changed pizza places.
This better not be another joke.
Oh my god!
It's not, really. It's not. Before December, he always used to order delivery from a Chicago-style joint all the way up near Medford.
Okay.
But one day, he took one look at one of their trademarked red boxes and totally lost it.
Oh, okay, so the red thing.
Red, huh?
You better believe it. He started screaming gibberish at the pizza boy and chased him away. Next thing I know, I see him toss the pizza box out his window.
Do you think that's when his fear of red began surfacing more prominently?
Okay.
Beats me. I mean, there isn't a better Chicago-style pizza place that delivers around this area.
Is this the only thing that this man knows about?
How could someone give up on that just because they don't like the box? I don't get it.
I think this we thing that we're thinking it's York this entire time. I'm wondering if maybe it's going to be something from like the Red Room from, you know, Deadly Premonition 1 where Zach originally was. Like some sort of monster thing is like in his head.
Were you serious for even a fraction of that story?
What if it's but I thought Kaysen was dead, right? Like maybe like lingering effects of dealing with Kaysen? I don't know.
Agent Jones has been acting strange the entire time we've been here.
Yeah, what's up with you, Simon?
He told me he wasn't very good at dealing with suspects in person, but can anyone be this bad at it? Is he hiding something?
When this part is taking place in 2019, so this would be 6 years after the original Deadly Premonition, or sorry, 9 years after original Deadly Premonition. The Lucare case takes place in 2005.
Or maybe our suspect found some dirt on him. Either way, I wish he'd stop trying to drag me down with him.
Okay, this is our last
me
thing
get
to
one thing
inspect right
straight.
now. They're gonna go in the bathroom and he's gonna be dead or something. Ugh.
You started this investigation based on an anonymous tip, right? What
Uh-huh.
kind of a tip was it? Phone or mail?
What does that matter at this point?
This may surprise you, but these kinds of details really eat me up inside. I always get hung up on the most insignificant of details, especially during the most vital times. For example, you know how people go to bed early the night before they have a big job? That's exactly the time where I start focusing on meaningless nonsense.
Okay, Simon.
When did I last clip my nails? How long is my milk good for? I just can't help myself. I can't resist the need to know. It's just the way I am.
It was sent in an envelope. Postmarked December 28th, sent out from Louisiana.
Okay.
What did it have inside?
Maybe Patricia sent it?
A postcard with a dragonfly on it. A wrapped sample of Sang Rouge. And a note.
What did it say?
Investigate the Clarksons. F.K.
Ooh!
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
Who's FK?
Anonymous tip, remember? It's obviously just a fake
Oh,
name.
is it? Are you sure it's a fake name?
Did you confirm that?
Yeah, but I thought we killed him, like killed his weirdo form, right? Oh, FK me, right? FK in my coffee. FK in my sweary mug. Life is beautiful, by the way. Willie was carrying his doll around, right? So it's like maybe, I don't know, could he be brought back?
Of course I did.
Maybe if you mention FK to Zach, we'd get some interesting responses,
Louisiana has a population of 4.5 million. The FBI database has a list of 6,682 individuals whose initials are FK. 1 out of every 6 individuals is a child under the age of 14, born after 2005. The remaining 5,500 people include those whose initials changed after they married or incarcerated individuals. After subtracting those, I was left with
Hi,
3,800.
Bondage.
That's when I stopped searching for FK, and I decided to change up my approach.
Well, you shouldn't have stopped searching. That was where you fucked up, Aaliyah.
It isn't important where the tip came from. All that matters is solving the case.
Oh, it isn't important, huh?
I got this far by taking the most efficient route possible. Are you satisfied now?
I'm not. I'm 100% fucking not.
Yeah. Thanks. I feel a lot better now. Yep, it all checks out.
No, it doesn't.
The letter that was delivered to me bore the Clarkson symbol.
Why wouldn't you just search for FKs in that area that hadn't changed their name? There couldn't be that many.
A postcard decorated with a dragonfly. The mark of the Clarkson family. A single sheet of paper ordering me to investigate the Clarksons.
And what? Keep this record collection.
So many records. I guess it doesn't matter what kind of person you are. Everyone loves some kind of music. That's one of the reasons why music is so powerful. But
what? But what?
Who collects vinyl in an age like this when you can stream just about anything?
But the sound is good.
True. Morgan's got refined taste.
You really think so? Now, even I thought they were cool back when the vinyl revival first started. But now, every suburban mall has its own vinyl shop right next to the novelty store.
You know what? No, our mall does not have a vinyl shop.
At this point, it's become a solid component of modern snobism, which only makes them that much more uncool. People who know nothing about real music are buying them up just so they can decorate their walls with cute album art.
All right, like, dude, are you really? People who know nothing about real music, like, don't fucking gatekeep people's music. Just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy.
Excuse me?
Oops, I missed his thing.
You're like IBS. You keep flaring up at the worst times and there's no end in sight.
I am gonna use that on some annoying fucker sometime. I'm gonna be like, wow, you are like the human embodiment of IBS. Alright, Simon got redeemed a little bit there. I'm so glad I wasn't drinking coffee right then. Like, honestly.
And when you're alone with Morgan,
Oh
it's just an all-out war zone.
We're in the middle of a very important investigation right now. Don't you think we ought to take it seriously?
Well, then why the fuck are you over here talking about how, oh my god, people who don't know anything about real music?
To me, it just looks like you're putting yourself under a lot of stress for no good reason. Why can't you, show a little humanity once in a while?
Okay, yeah, you know what? I still don't love Simon because I know at the beginning of the game he was like mansplaining and said something misogynistic, and I was like, fuck this man, boo this man. But you know what? Both of them suck, kind of.
Does one need humanity in order to track down criminals?
Yes, you do. You need empathy for the victims.
Yes, one does. Or at least I do.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
Come on, Aaliyah. I'm your partner, aren't I? For a few days at the very least. I'm your invasive partner who has a passionate relationship with pizza,
It's
right?
passionate. Oh, it's passionate, all right.
Why can't you just let me in on one thing you actually happen to enjoy?
I don't know. Does she enjoy anything?
No, aside from Nietzsche, that is.
Yeah.
You know, I'd really rather not.
Why do you always have to be so withdrawn?
I can't help it if there's certain things I don't like.
No, come on. There's got to be some kind of music you enjoy. This is a good chance to teach me a bit about yourself.
I said no.
Do you like Justin Bieber?
Lines that I did not think I was going to hear in this game include...
Too cute. Not my type.
Drake?
I've only ever listened to the hooks.
Well then, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry.
Hell no. Am I done now?
Well then, what do you like?
Yeah, what do you like?
I have to tell you.
Yes, damn it. We're all very invested.
Yes, you do.
Pink Floyd.
I could have called that a mile away.
No way. You're a prog rocker?
She's a repressed believer? I would have lost it if she was like, I only listen to K-pop. Fuck off.
Who turned you onto it? Your dad?
As far as I can remember, I've loved prog rock ever since I was born. That's just how music works, right?
Look, Pink Floyd's got some really decent songs and I like them, but I'm not gonna be like, man, you don't know good music unless you listen to Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. Like, fuck off with this. Come on.
I mean, The Wall is by far my favorite album. Even to this day, I find it hard to believe that they made that in the 70s.
Okay.
It still sounds completely fresh and unique, as if it was just released yesterday. And what?
No, I was just thinking, I wish Morgan could have been here for this.
Don't you dare tell him.
We're gonna tell him, right? He just like stumbles out of the bathroom for a second. He's like, I heard that, by the way. All right, I'm going back to bed.
All pizzas are created equal. He's got some nerve.
Let's talk more about pizza.
He's making fun of me. I know he is.
Hey, Aaliyah, sorry about before. I went a little overboard.
You're not sorry.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Chicagoans all love deep dish
That's
pizza.
not
we can't
true.
live without the damn stuff.
That's not true.
I admit it. That's why I always get so emotional whenever we talk about pizza.
I just can't get enough deep dish.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It had already left my mind.
Well, good. Pizza should always be a peaceful dish, no matter what's going on. By the way, do you eat hot dogs?
Don't even get started with this shit.
Why do you want to know?
He's gonna be like, do you put ketchup on your dogs? Because if you do, fuck you.
Just tell me, do you eat them?
Every now and then, yes.
Okay, so what do you put on your hot dogs?
I swear to God.
What is this? A personality test?
Do you put ketchup on your dogs?
No, nothing of the sort.
You know it's gonna happen.
You see, the thing is, we Chicagoans are very tolerant when it comes to pizza.
No, we're not, okay? Literally, there are so many places in Chicago where if you ask for ketchup on a hot dog, they will, like, be, like, so angry for no fucking reason.
But hot dogs? Well, that's a different story.
Meaning?
Do you put ketchup on your dogs?
I just can't stand those people who put ketchup on their hot
God,
dogs.
fuck you. By the way, I don't eat hot dogs because I'm a vegetarian, but I get veggie dogs. I put ketchup all over that shit. Ketchup's good on it. Fuck you guys. He said tolerant to pizza toppings. Oh, so he's okay with pineapple and shit then? Fuck ketchup though, honestly. I love it. I think it's delicious on a hot dog. I don't know. I don't care how people eat their stupid hot dogs.
Huh?
Mustard is the only condiment that people should be allowed to put on their hot dogs.
Me at Simon. Me at Simon. Me at Simon. Fuck you, Simon. Double fuck you.
Anything else is heresy.
Oh my God. Okay.
And yet, look at our world today. Do you know how many people are out there dripping ketchup all over their Franks?
Me, baby. Me.
I mean, let's think about this. What is ketchup exactly?
Tomatoes.
Ketchup is a condiment meant for French fries, right?
No, it's meant for whatever the fuck I want it on.
It was never meant to be an accessory for hot dogs.
Who decides this?
It's out of the question. You got a hot dog, you use mustard.
Another thing, I don't like mustard.
It's an unspoken rule.
I also put ketchup on hamburgers. I just really like it. I think it's good.
So, Aaliyah, lay it on me.
He's like, do you put ketchup on your dogs? Because we can't be partners if you do.
Are you one of those degenerates who puts ketchup on their hot dogs?
Please say yes. Please say yes, Aaliyah. Just ruin his fucking dreams. Ruin them, all right? I say it right now. Honey mustard is good, but yellow mustard, don't like. Spicy mustard can be okay on some things.
I do.
Get fucked.
I put ketchup on my hot dogs. Of course I do.
No.
He's like, oh my god, I thought we had something. Oh.
Well, this partnership isn't gonna last long.
Good.
You've definitely convinced me of that.
Oh yeah? Well, good. From the moment we started this investigation, I always assumed it would be a one-time only thing.
Oh man, we ruined our friendship with Simon. What'll we ever do now? Hello? Wait. I want to go look at the other stuff. Hello?
Judging from what he's told me so far, my fairy isn't his chess partner. That being fulfills a different role within him. So who's he playing against then?
Kaysen?
Who would be a good match for him?
Is Kaysen inside of him somehow? Oh no, I don't want that.
A soft spot? Ugh. He doesn't even understand the first thing about me.
Are you saying you don't have a soft spot?
Ready to spill the beans, Aaliyah?
Simon, shut up.
I'm afraid of thunder. Happy now?
Katrina? All right, I'll stop.
Good. Now let's get back
Okay.
to the investigation.
So a lot of this...
No. Hold on. Now that I think about it, that doesn't really qualify as a soft spot. What I'm looking for is more, how should I say it? Adorable? You know, something that would make you blush. There's gotta be something.
Why do you even want to know?
Please, I'm begging you.
I love koalas.
Oh, that's cute.
They're just so cute. I can't resist them. All I need to do is look at a picture of one and fuzzy wuzzy swim all over me. I mean, the way they look, the way they're shaped, the color of their fur. I mean, even down to how they only eat eucalyptus. I just love everything about them. Once I get some time off, I'm gonna travel to Australia and hug one for real.
And it's gonna claw your face off.
That's one of the top 5 goals on my lifetime to-do list right now. This conversation never happened. Is that understood?
Okay.
He's got films from every genre you could possibly think of, but only movies from the 80s. I've never met such an exclusive film collector.
Oh, Aaliyah. Getting curious now, huh? Here, I'll find one of my favorites for you.
Bondage, no.
How about this one?
Don't touch his stuff.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, directed by Robert Zemeckis. It's a fantasy movie that mixes real actors
It's
with
been a
cartoons.
long time since I've seen
using
Who
what
Framed
we
Roger
call
Rabbit.
CG these days, I guess.
Yeah, I know that one. It's the one where Michael Jordan plays basketball with all the cartoon characters, right?
No! No, Aaliyah, no!
What? No, that's Space Jam. It's not even the same director. And besides, that one has the Looney Tunes in it.
Whatever. Either way, I'm not watching it.
Fine by me. You know, you're really lacking in the cute department.
You know, she's not trying to be cute for you, Simon, so who gives a fuck? Like, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to help you turn a new leaf.
Why do women have to be cute?
I'm your invasive partner, remember?
Space Jam was so... But it was so great. It was pretty bad.
Why do you care so much? I like myself just the way I am.
And that's all that matters, Aaliyah. You good.
No, wrong answer. I think you could use a little more softness. You know
And-
what I mean?
Boom! Just like that. We were back to hating Simon and hoping that he just fucks off forever. Okay? I don't care what you think I could use. Fuck you. Nobody asked for your opinion. Like, literally. I'm about to get my binoculars out and start looking for who the fuck asked you.
That would definitely make it easier for people to help you out, you know.
Who says I need help?
You're flawless, intelligent, and charming. All you're missing is some soft spots.
Soft spots.
Yeah, you know, like when people find out a super serious politician is actually a huge comic book nerd. Something like that.
Okay, but she's not asking for people to like her. She's asking to solve a fucking case.
You've got to have something. Something you secretly like that people wouldn't expect.
She already said she likes koalas also, so like...
Well, I don't. End of story.
Hey, uh-oh. The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
What do you mean? I just said I don't.
Which means you definitely do. Well, what is it? Come on, I gotta know.
God, you are so nosy. Okay, let's inspect this.
Agent Jones. That chessboard is still bugging me.
Okay, can we take a look at this? Who would win here? If we're really looking at the board. Do we have any chess people in here that would be able to tell? Like, is one of these people in position for like a checkmate, that sort of thing? I can't tell. Also, on the white side, is that the queen in place or is that the king in place? The king has the little thing on top, right? So that would mean that the king actually has moved over a few spaces. The queen's still in the middle, right? The king is castled, right? Okay, so you guys got their bishop moving forward. Assuming that white moves to take that pawn, the bishop would then take the queen. Which would not be good. But then it would be kind of stuck there. And the castle could take it. I'm just trying to see if there's anything, if there doesn't seem to be anything really on the... None of white's moves seem to be poised to take out the king or really do much of anything. Bishop would die to rook, right? Hi, Jess! Sorry, I wanted to see if maybe there was like a bigger meaning to this chess thing.
I don't know why, but it just does.
Maybe we'll see what happens here.
You really think he was playing chess all by himself?
Constantly losing to my child psychologist in a few moves. You think he got the profession so he'd have people to play chess with sometimes? Dude, I used to see a counselor and we would play chess sometimes and I always lost also. And we would play Connect 4 and I lost Connect 4 all the fucking time too. It's actually going on right now, Fuko. I just don't have it up on the thing.
I don't know. I definitely think it's possible.
How?
Maybe he's remembering the strategies an old friend of his used to use.
Old strategies a friend of his used to use. Huh.
If it's someone he played for years, he's probably capable of recreating their playing style. And besides, Morgan's beaten a Grandmaster before.
How do we know this? Oh, he did breathe. Yeah, right.
You know that, right?
Hi, Lyriel. Neither chest side has a distinctive. That's what I was. That's as far as I saw, really, Ro. But I'm not good at this either.
I read about that in the Greenvale report.
Even a computer can play chess these days, right? I'm sure that a Grandmaster level player would have
I am
no
enjoying the
trouble
game. Thank you,
emulating someone
Lyriel.
else's strategy.
All right. I don't think we're gonna see the chessboard again. Oh,
Whose
just
chess strategy is he emulating?
there it is again. Never mind. Whose strategy? Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I could look that up to see if that is a legit strategy that's being emulated there, but I just don't see it.
Professor R, the mother of this evil powder, is dead and gone. So then why are her demon seeds still being passed down?
Because somebody else learned how to make it?
This drug has already taken so many lives, and more are bound to follow. It has to be stopped.
You're all good, Doctor.
So, why did you decide to take this case?
Because it's my job.
Really? I don't buy it.
Why not?
You aren't just following orders here.
Yeah.
You've got way too much emotion invested in this.
What's going on here?
Some kind of special emotion. There's no use trying to hide it. Despite how I may look, data analysis is my forte. I know how to see through lies. I don't mean to be nosy, but would it kill you to confide in me a little?
I think you do mean to be nosy, but okay.
I didn't manage to live this long simply because I'm fiendishly handsome. And besides, we're going to be tiptoeing across a thin line of legality with the rest of this case, so I'd prefer to have some probable cause. That way, at least I can back you up when you need me to.
There exists in the world a single path along which no one can go except you. Whither does it lead? Do not ask, go along it.
You're pulling out Nietzsche at a time like this? Come on.
I have a little brother. After overdosing on a certain drug, he was thrown into rehab.
Okay, so she cares about this because of that. All right.
He's been clean for 2 years now, but he still won't utter a single word. All day long, he's plagued by hallucinations. He can't tell if he's dead or alive, if this is reality or if it's all a dream.
Yikes.
Sang Rouge.
That's right. The doctor can't tell what's causing his condition, so they can't treat him. He just told me to prepare for the possibility that I may never get my brother back. This was his.
Oh, the tie.
I bought it for him after he graduated high school and found a job. He never got a single chance to wear it, though. Someday, I believe that he'll get better. And I'll get to see him put this on and head out to work.
So you think that if we nab the person behind all this, we may figure out how to conquer the addiction?
Right.
You really think it'll be that easy?
No.
I don't know. But I can't just sit around and do nothing. He's the only family I have in the entire world.
What about your parents?
When I was only 13, Katrina took him, leaving my 7-year-old brother and I behind.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I've already dealt with my past. Now I'm just working as hard as I can to complete the duty I've been given.
Yeah.
Hey, Agent Jones, I just want to double-check one thing. You didn't find anything in the bathroom.
Nope. Nothing in there.
It must be the bedroom then. Just like I thought.
Are you serious about this?
Huh? Now you're having second
Oh,
thoughts?
what's gonna be in this bedroom?
Well, not exactly.
Then what?
I understand how you feel. But he's got an incurable disease. And he used to be one of us.
So? The truth he's given us so far could all be completely fabricated.
I mean, I don't think it's completely fabricated. I think some stuff is very outlandish, but...
He's a genius lone wolf agent who solved nothing but difficult cases during his years of active duty. That's what they told me at Quantico, at least. Over and over again. I had to listen to them talk about how no one could ever replicate the kind of work he did.
So are you just jealous then, or...?
Let's be real here. You saw his face, didn't you? It was inhuman. It looked like the face of a killer who's been possessed by death.
I mean, yeah, I think he's seen some shit, but please don't make him a killer. I don't want this.
Patricia Clarkson is here, in the next room, only a single wall away from us. After 14 years, he went back to Le Carré, kidnapped her, and imprisoned her here.
And she's dead, isn't she?
He's trying to complete something big right now. Something that's deeply connected to Saint Rouge.
I can't. I don't want there to be a dead body in here. Please don't be a dead body in here. Please don't be a fucking dead body in here. Okay.
What is all this?
What is in that bed? What is in that bed covered up by the sheet? Like, okay, that's a mannequin, alright? So we got that. That's supposed to be Galena's body. The bear and the elk or whatever are Lena and PJ. Look at the right wall. What, all of those pictures? Like, it kind of looks like a hit list, doesn't it? Or maybe he's just stringing the people together to be like, here's who died, and is he still trying to find, like, okay. I don't like this. 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 Yeah, you're making it hard to think you're not a serial killer. Like, oh my god, why would they do this? Maybe he's still working the case. Maybe, but it looks like he's a fucking serial killer. There's Anna from Greenvale's case. Okay. Oh, dear God. Okay.
Pictures of people from Le Carré.
Alright, we've got David Jawara and Alexis Jawara. They seem fine. Daniel's not crossed out. So, no, it's not like a hit list. He marked an X through the people that died. Okay, so Lise, PJ, Lena, Galena died. Chuck and the Mirror and what's-his-face are down there. Those people are all whatever. Uh-oh, wait, there's 2 X's here. Candy. And Melvin. Hi, Lobster. Candy and Melvin are X'd out, so they probably died. Oh, Patty!
And this wall is dedicated to Greenvale.
Okay, so we've got Anna, we've got... Pretty sure that's supposed to be Thomas. We've got George. We've got Becky. Diane. Nick. All, you know, a bunch of other little people here, but Emily's not there.
All the deceased have been crossed out.
He doesn't think Kaysen is gone. Wait, is there a picture of Kaysen here?
Sheriff Melvin Woods?
Sheriff Melvin Woods was what? The killer? I mean... Oh dear God.
Lise Clarkson? Where's Patricia?
It's not real. Okay, so it's just Lisa's body. Uh-oh.
That's our altar. What are you doing?
What are you doing? You fucking what the hell? Dude, what was up with his eyes? Bro, like... that scared me, actually. As soon as I saw the white robe in the corner of her vision, I was like, this is not gonna go well. I think we're heading back to 2005 at this point. We're probably gonna find Melvin dead any second now, because we already know that he died, right? Based on the X's. And that Patricia's mother then also must have died. Or maybe already was dead. Why is it always the sheriff then, though? Okay, wait. We're back in 2005. What's up with his... Look at how his face looks all veiny. Like more than... You good? Yeah.
York! Agent York! York! Agent York!
Okay.
York! Agent York!
Oh, damn it. I wanted to get a good frame of that so I could make it a background. This is the Deep South.
Hey! Agent York!
This is not gonna be a good time.
Agent York?
When did we find this red seed? Or did we just find it?
Hey! Hey, Agent York.
What?
You're Lise Clarkson.
What's wrong? You're acting weird.
Sorry, Patty, I'm fine now.
What happened?
More importantly, do these red seeds come from some kind of plant that grows around this area?
I don't know. What do I look like, a botanist?
This isn't your average backwoods town. The Clarksons' ego and control has been piercing the town's heart like a massive dinosaur bone. But over this past century, time has been busy eroding the beast's power from within. And now, the very thing that once fortified this town is polluting it with putrid gas and rotten marrow.
He's like,
Zach, this is the point where it all collapses.
Why did we suddenly come back here to find this red seed, though? Search for clues at the altar near Lisa's discovery site. But why did we come back here to search for clues? Because we couldn't find Melvin?
Did you notice anything strange before your daddy went missing? Did he seem different from usual, or say things that didn't make sense?
Nope. He was the same as always. We talked a lot. I reckon he was in a better mood than usual. Almost even too talkative.
Zach, she's putting on a strong face, but it's clear that she's very worried. Let's try and cheer her up a bit. What's the best thing to say in times like these?
Let's
You
get
don't need
waffles.
to worry about me, Agent York. Let's just focus on the work we have left to do.
Unfortunately, it looks like your parents disappearing is connected with this case somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Melvin seems to love you so much. It's hard for me to believe he would just disappear and leave you all alone. Something must be afoot here. I wish I could tell you I'm sure they're okay, even without any evidence. But I hate lies, Patty. I can't guarantee that they're safe. That's my honest opinion.
I'm trying to prepare myself for it, but I want to hope that they're okay.
Either
Of
not.
course. Zach and I feel the same way, but if you happen to think of anything that might help, please let me know. Even the tiniest piece of information could end up coming in handy.
Yeah, I understand. But I really don't know anything. I just feel like I know that Mama's okay somehow.
Meaning?
Even when we're apart, I can always tell how my mama's feeling. You know, like how twins can sense each other's feelings?
Twins.
That's it. I can't tell where she is or what she's doing. Besides, I'm just a kid. Can't really trust what I'm saying, can you?
Zach, it seems like she and her mother possess some kind of secret bond.
Yes,
But
you
we
did,
shouldn't try to
Seamus. A
force
lot
it
of
out
things
her.
happened.
Yes, you're exactly right. Let's just keep our eyes on her for now.
All right.
So, what other movies have you
No,
seen
no,
on
no,
that
no, no.
Sci-Fi
Oh my God.
movie channel?
What?
I wanted to look at this. Hello? I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to look at this. Red seeds. Red seeds. Do, 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 do. Oh no, wait, no. Goodbye. Get. Oh my god. I'll take it. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get whatever this little something, this. An alligator gar tail, you know? So important. Alright, where are we going next? Story raisins. Wait, no, it's telling me to go back here. Fuck my life. Why? I'm trying. I'm trying to get in here and look at this shit. Do I need to... I need to actually go in here. Got it. Okay. Inspection start.
After Lise Clarkson was murdered, her body was put back together here, just like how Galena's body was dismembered, then rearranged within the holding cell. Lena Doman and PJ's bodies were also blown to pieces in the end. Perhaps that's the nature of the curse that's taken hold of the Clarksons. What do you think, Zach? Is there any significance to these similarities?
I don't know.
This altar is covered in burn marks, but there's hardly any residue left. There's no way for me to tell what was burned here. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary? It'll just end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this.
Which would be Lena, right?
In other words, these roots prove that Lena was here. And that's enough for me. These bridge beams have a very unique shape to them. One straight support in the center,
An
reinforced
upside-down
by V-shaped
peace mark.
columns coming up diagonally from the sides. Did this bridge always look like this? Oh well, I'm sure it has nothing to do with this case.
It does.
Let's move on with the inspection, Zach. There's a flat, evenly weighted stone here. I bet we could use this to score an amazing stone skipping record. Let's give it a try whenever we get some downtime. For now, we need to focus on this
Really?
investigation, Zach.
Take the stone.
There's some decomposing cloth here.
Coffee
We
beans?
saw the same type of cloth at the sugarcane plantation. They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. But who cares about mundane evidence like that?
Everyone.
This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court.
Young York just is not understanding right now.
Zach, this is an ominous sign. Among all the different footprints here are a set made from engineer boots. Yes, I know. He probably only made them when he came to inspect the scene. I'm sure that Patty and I left our own set of prints here too.
Are you sure?
But how do you explain the set that's inside the yellow tape?
Yeah. Not a good sign.
The growth is all missing from this particular section. It wasn't just cut away. She used fire to burn it out. Everything was planned so meticulously, as if she wanted to show this altar to someone.
But who?
That's why Chuck ended up discovering it.
Wait, I wanted to look at the red. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't get to look at the red seeds? Fuck off with this. The most important part that I was saving for last. It was like, oh, you don't need it. It's fine. Like, no. Let me go back.
FBI! The hell you doing back here?
Did you please trim your nose hair, Chuck? Look, I just wanted to inspect these seeds. I wanted to see what he had to say about it. Why would it do this to me? What the fuck? Also, Patty, hello? Where did you go? Oh, okay, you're out there. You okay? Ugh! Every time I look, she just disappears. Oh, Jesus, fuck. I was expecting to see her still running, not right there next to me. Jesus. Alright. She's trying to turn into a skateboard, as is tradition.
You already solved the case, yeah? So go on! Get your ass out of town!
Fuck off, Chuck!
Why do you think I solved the case?
Shoot! Exactly how stupid are you, FBI? This is Luke Carre, remember? Every feller in town already knows that Professor Orr's the one behind all this shit.
Hey, Chuck. Can you see the altar from there?
I'd see the whole damn thing. Along with your stupid ass standing there, trying to act all smart and shit.
Okay, Chuck, I love you.
You told me that the poacher's boat you were chasing disappeared around this area, correct?
Yeah, that's what I said, all right. What, you forget already? If you're just gonna waste our tax dollars out here, least you could do is catch them goddamn poachers. Fucking FBI, go and make yourself useful for once in your damn life.
Chuck, we don't chase down fishing boats. Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our government, that is.
Huh. Then stop acting all leery, like I ain't being truthful or whatever. I'm busy too, you know. So long, FBI.
All right, Chuck.
Zach, he just taught us what the true purpose of this altar is. It was built here so that the ritual could be watched from a boat in the bayou.
What do you mean?
Could be watched. It had to be witnessed.
They could have just walked out here. There's no reason why they had to watch it from a boat.
Except that lady we saw in the boat, maybe she can't walk. I don't think she had legs.
The goddess of fertility, Patty.
Oh, great. This guy's back. Hey, buddy. So why were the red seeds there? Were the red seeds created from that ritual? Is that what it is?
The goddess of fertility. A fine name indeed. So much blood has been shed, yet you remain in this town. Surely you know why.
Of course I do, Hoongan. My work here isn't finished yet. You know, I could really use one of your oracles right now.
He's like, nah, fuck you.
You're more fun than I thought. Here's the oracle you ask for. Listen with your heart. Speak to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans. Feel the holy Allah. The giant lady's finger points down toward your goal, the entrance to the forbidden.
Poetic and graceful as ever, Hoongan.
I don't get what that one means.
Hoongan's oracles are leading us toward the core of this case. That's the one thing I'm sure of. But don't misunderstand, Zach. I'm not blindly following him. I only follow my intuition. Metaphysical offender profiling. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
The 17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it. We may need to use history to figure this one out. After all, we need to find someone or something that saw the birth of New Orleans. And we can't just round up every last old person in town. Somewhere, that's not it, Zach.
Damn it.
The 17 comrades must have survived for a shockingly long time. Remember, they were here to see the birth of New Orleans.
Well, it can't be
just
any of
round
this.
up every last old person in town. Somewhere, there are 17 comrades who've survived for a very long
The
time.
trees?
That's it, Zach. The French established the colony of La Nouvelle-Orléans in 1718, just about 300 years ago. The only 17 comrades that would have been around back then are the 300-year-old oak trees along this road. A majestic road lined by oak trees. Come on, let's go ask these sages of Lucare for some help on our investigation.
Okay.
Zach, the Holy Allah is a shockingly simple metaphor,
I don't even know what that means.
especially considering the quality of the oracles we've received thus far. It seems as if Hungan's poetic muse is finally running dry. The great thing about us Americans is that we can recreate our homeland anywhere. We're happy to transport crunchy bacon across the deserts of Africa if we need to. That's what it means to be American. And this Holy Allah is just another example of that.
Why did this
From
get
the early
so much
days of
louder?
the frontier era, they've been helping us Americans be what we've always meant to be.
Out of nowhere, it got way louder.
Hey, Zach, if the Holy Allah needs to be filled, things must be dire. Imagine what would happen if the Holy Allah were to run dry.
This?
Townspeople would instantly face... That's it. I never doubted you, Zach. The Holy Allah refers to a water tower. Specifically that water tower with its Clarkson family crest.
You're not listening!
It must be hiding some sort of clue.
It's gonna be filled with that red... It's gonna be filled with red water made out of red leaves. Or it's gonna be filled with red powder.
Let's
It's
fill
gonna...
the Allah and see what it
It's
yields.
just gonna be bad. Bad stuff. This is a weird...
Zach, what do you think the giant lady's finger is? I'm at a loss. I never thought one of Hungan's childish riddles would force me to think so hard. But,
I'm not sure.
oh well. I'm sure that as we deal with the rest of the oracle, it'll reveal itself to us.
What? Is there something on my face?
Yes.
Listen carefully,
face.
Patricia. As my skilled assistant, I trust you a great deal. So I want you to answer me honestly.
Answer what?
Do you have any idea where Melvin might have gone?
Yeah, do you?
No.
He didn't seem to be acting or talking differently than usual?
She said that he had more energy than usual or something.
No. I don't think so.
Okay, I believe your words. Zach, we have a lot of work to do. It feels like we're finally approaching the climax here.
Okay. You heard him. Hi, Gunner. Oh, Danny. Wait, hang on. Let's try this one more time. Boo! I'm determined. I'm determined to be able to do that at will. Nice. Do I have to go between the... No, I don't go between the two trees. It's next to the tree. I just have to do it fast enough. Did they actually patch this out or something? Dear God. I'm so sad right now. No, because after the patch, I was still able to do it. It can't be that. It can't be! Alright, fine. Whew. Lame. I know, it is. I'm sad. Evil, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, we gotta go around to the other side now. Let's head down to this bridge. Thank you. All right. This skateboard is so magical. It's over any terrain. There's a picture here, by the way, at this. Well, we didn't make it to the last boss, unfortunately, before the event ended. But we did our best. So it's okay. We can still do the battles, it's just not the same. Like, I don't think you get the rewards or whatever for it. There's something with this oak tree. There it is. Sorry, and we won't do any more. I just remembered that it was right here, so I did it.
Zach, do you sense that? These trees have watched over this land for the past 300 years. Long before the Clarksons built up their town, these trees were here. If they could speak, I wonder what they'd have to say about this case.
They'd say you're going about it all wrong, York.
Has there always been a different number of trees on each side?
Yeah. I heard that by the time our town came along, there were only 17 left.
Okay, so what about this one? It looks like it's been completely uprooted.
A general from the South might have cut one down during the Civil War.
Intriguing, Patty. Why did he cut one down?
I don't know. Folks say he planted a red tree in its place. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
That definitely looks like the...
Zach, the shape of these seeds. They look just like the ones we saw at Lisa's altar. Patty, it appears that legend about the red tree wasn't a total lie. The first tree is withered and gone, but the shells from its seeds remain.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps that red tree left some descendants somewhere else.
Oh, we've seen those. Whoa. What? Willie? Willie?
Zach, he seems to know something that we don't. Doesn't it seem like he's trying to guide us somewhere?
Yeah, well, you know what? He tried to guide Emily somewhere, too, and it didn't end well for her, so... Willie loves bones. You're just gonna have to forget about those bones. He's a dog.
What's going on?
Change of plans, Patty. Let's go on a little stroll with that Dalmatian.
Let's not, unless they're gonna play Emily's music, because that would be dope. Follow the eerie Dalmatian. Yeah, where are you taking us? I miss Emily's music already. Can I get on my skateboard to follow him? Yes! Come on, Willie, let's go. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh, he's eerie, alright. Come on, Willie, we're catching up to you. Oop. Gonna do a bunch of tricks. Check me out, Willie. Don't you think I'm cool? Don't you want to make sure that my future girlfriend doesn't get murdered horribly? You would never want to do that to me, right? Right? Now when I can do cool tricks like this, or like this, or maybe even a little bit of this, huh? Oh, he's taking us to the tree, I think. How can Willie be totally evil if he's taking us to what is ostensibly going to solve the case for us? Or does he just know in the end it won't matter? What happened to our music? Hello? Okay, apparently we just don't get music here because stuff's getting serious. So quiet. It's so quiet. Okay, I was like, is Patty still with us? Yes. So yeah, this tree right here, right? Where are we going? Thanks much, Puppo. Red tree? Question mark?
Is this the red tree that General planted?
Did the audio just completely cut out of this? Or what? Oh, it did. What the hell's going on here? My volume mixer just keeps muting stuff automatically. Okay, so I could hear your right? No, I know before, but I'm saying like my audio volume, I leave it at about 40, 45 or whatever. On my volume mixer, I'm looking at it right now. I drag it back up to 45 and it just goes all the way down on its own. Which is why the volume of everything just seemed like it just all of a sudden just like went down. I'm not sure what's happening here. Like, it should be normal now.
No way! This is a maple tree.
Is there a way to turn off auto? I have no idea. I don't know what the hell just happened. It's fluctuating even now, right now.
A maple tree? Then it shouldn't be red at this time of year.
No, I know you can hear it now, but I'm saying it's moving. It keeps moving. Like, I put it up to 50. It went down to 48. Now it's going down to 46. And I'm not touching it. I'm hovering over it just to see what it's at, but that's it. What is going on here? Maybe why you had that mystery volume boost 20 minutes ago? It could have been, but like, this is something that's on my computer. It has nothing to do with the game. It's happening to every single thing I have open. Google Chrome, Stream Raiders, OBS Studio, my system sounds, my Stream Deck, like everything is just going down to 0.
You're right. That's strange. A long time ago, my mama and daddy used to come here together a lot. They told me they used to go on dates here, back before I was born. Mama would make sandwiches, then they'd come here and eat them together.
And then they accidentally ate some red seeds?
My mama was really pretty, you know.
Windows update recently? No.
When I was a kid, I believed she was a real goddess.
This is not the first time that this has happened, Seamus. Mixer might have an auto level that can be turned on or off. Maybe Windows Update turned it on. I think it's my keyboard is what I think, because my keyboard has a volume wheel on it, which I never touch, but occasionally it'll fuck stuff up.
Under the boughs of a legendary tree that stayed red all year long, a small miracle was born. One man managed to win the heart of the most beautiful girl in the world. And they call him Melvin Woods.
It's doing it again. Like, she was in the middle of talking and you just heard it go all the way down. Everything just went down to 0 and now it's muted. Everything is muted across the board. I hate this. Like... There is no way to disable the volume wheel. I've looked at it. You can't turn it off. It's stupid. It's stupid as fuck. And it's going back. I can't do this. Plug in an old spare keyboard. I don't even know where I have them at. I don't even know if I have them. I'll give you my... No, I don't want yours. I want my keyboard and I want it to work. And that's that.
Looks like it's time to move on. What a fantastic guide we managed to find.
Is he gonna take us to all of these red trees?
He actually waited for us to finish talking before taking us on to the next spot.
Are we gonna have to go to every single one of these trees? Because I already know where they're at. And they're far, damn it. I'm gonna go get a can of compressed air after stream today. I'll go to the I'll go to the store. I'll get a can of compressed air. I'm gonna take off my keycaps, including if I can hopefully take the cap off of this volume wheel and stuff. Spray under it. I can't think of anything else to do with it. That Willie, it sure looks like it. We're following him to all the red trees in town, apparently. Which sucks, because I already know where they're at. Kaysen's here, yep. It just doesn't make sense how we could bump into Kaysen unless he looks completely different. Because you would think that York would have immediately recognized him then in Greenvale. Just ran in a circle? Bro, come on. Probably didn't notice he never aged. I guess that's true. I just feel like it seems like York would have more of a... I don't know. Like he would be smarter about that. Then again, he met Kaysen as a child and didn't remember that, right? But then that was like because of his emotional trauma blocked it out. Maybe he has some emotional trauma at the end of this case that makes him forget Kaysen again. I'm not sure. How many trees? Oh, are we gonna go to the... We're probably gonna go to the Clarkson's tree, maybe? I mean, there are I think 4 red trees that I'm aware of. That one that we went to, the one at the Clarkson's estate, the one that's across the pond from the farm, or across the river from the farm, and the one that is in Lena's yard. Those are the 4 red trees in this town that I am aware of. But damn, this is gonna be a long time if we have to go to all of them. Fast dog, and never gets tired. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Willie. Oh wait, there is another one here. What is this? It's just a little one. I'm sorry, where the fuck has this been this whole time? Hello, where are we? No leaves on this one. Red tree, question mark?
Hey, Patty. How would you rate this creation?
Not bad, I reckon. They made good use of its natural form, while also pulling out the soul from within. The artificial color also looks pretty. You don't usually see this level of harmony. Something unnatural always ends up getting left behind.
What?
Zach, did you catch all that?
What?
She sounded just like the curator of an art gallery in New York. I think we may have just uncovered a new side of her.
Artificial? Yeah,
But unfortunately, I can't see anything artistic about it. Honestly, it looks insane to me. That's all I get from it. And there's no way that this is a descendant of the tree that the General planted.
Oh my god, please, no. Alright, so we saw that there were 3, like, mature red trees in the town when it started. I don't remember ever seeing that one. And then we have a little tree that doesn't look like it's fully matured that Willie took us to. And now we have this other one that looks even less so because it doesn't even have leaves on it. That's fine, Lobster. Enjoy lunch. I need to end soon anyway. I said I was going to do a 2-hour stream. It's a little bit longer than obviously, but that's only because we're following this damn dog. Don't lie and blame the dog, but I am. What? I'm sorry, what are you doing? Okay, fine, be like that. Damn it! I really wanted to be able to fly over the top of that. I guess Willie's not as scared of alligators. I don't want to get too far away from the pup because I'm worried that it might be like, now you have to start over because we lost him. And that would suck. I feel like it's got to be taking us to Lena's tree now. Willie's taking us to Lena's tree, and then probably to the tree that's by the river, and then finally to the Clarkson's tree, and that's got to be it, right? Or no? I mean, Lena's house is this way, but he's not taking us this way. Okay, maybe. I can't tell which way this dog's going. Wait. Bitch. He really is just taking us wherever he fucking feels like it. How many women in this town have died? Is there a tree for each one of them that have died? Lena and Lise and Galena. That's no, because there's like 5 trees. Alright, looks like we're going to this other tree first. Alright. Dog's still with us. Or...
It appears
Damn
that-
it.
Oh well.
No! 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 I knew it! I knew if we lost sight of it. Let's go back to the last tree. Fuck you! I do not want to have to follow him all the way to the tree. We saw the tree's right there, damn it! I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it right now. Just fell down from the fucking sky. We're gonna go to the other place first. Damn it. Trying so hard to still make this work. I hit the tree! I'm getting very sad. I swear I'm doing it exactly how I did it the first time. There we go. Look at us go! Jesus would be jealous. Jesus wishes that— oh no! This can't be. We can't go all the way down the river like this? Boo. Boo, I say. But yeah, Jesus wishes he could skateboard on the water. Let's just run into this guy. Woo! God, no! It's fine. That gator didn't like us on his turf. And to that I say, tough shit! Ooh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. Hang on. Seamus, thank you for gifting a sub to Hookah. Hookah, welcome back in. I'm gonna do the whole spiel in a second here, but first I gotta get rid of this guy. Oh boy! Alright, alligator tail, sure. Alright, Hookah, enjoy your emotes and enjoy your record. Next to your name, courtesy of Seamus. I don't even know where that last tree was. I'm sure that it looks like it's over there, though. Which is all fine and good, but we're not going there right now. We're going to the water tower. I think you have too many shoes. What? We got some sick air there, brah. You're supposed to tell me to shut up, but I don't get it. So much air. And then call me a stupid boy, but you're not. What the fuck? Water tower number 14. Okay, where are the other 13 though? Oh.
This thing sure looks tall when you look at it up close.
Time to
But why
climb!
do they gotta build it up so high anyway?
The height gives them the necessary pressure to pump the water
Oz,
out.
thanks for the follow.
Also, building it in a spot where anyone could easily access it would only create more problems.
Problems?
In a certain Missouri town, they built the water tower low enough that a person could easily climb up to it. And that's exactly where a mass murderer decided to hide the bodies of all his victims.
Fantastic.
The water tower was so low to the ground that
Let's
he
get
could
some
even climb up
shoes.
to it
I
while
do remember
carrying a
that.
dead body on his back.
Nice.
Incidentally, they ended up finding a total of 43 bodies in there. But the part that truly shocked Zach and I wasn't the number of bodies, Patty.
What?
It was the fact that
There
over
are
the
red
6
seeds
months
here,
from
too.
the first murder to when the case was solved, that whole time, the townspeople had been drinking the water.
Ew.
Agent York, look! I think we can climb up from there. Let's go.
But Patty, I was just getting to the good part.
She's like, yeah, you know what? I don't need to hear it, okay? Stream Raiders is already done. We did the battle. I don't always show it because we're in the middle of a story game.
So this is our town. Looking down on it from here, it's hard to imagine any bad stuff ever happened at all.
No, Jimmy, that was
Listen
someone
carefully,
else.
Patricia. You just leave Melvin to me. I promise I'll take care of things. You're grown up. You're more of an adult than anyone else in this town, I guarantee it. But that doesn't mean you have to suffer through everything without ever saying a word about it. Just remember that, okay?
Patty's just a little kid. Oh, there's a squirrel in there.
Zach, it looks like the holy Allah hasn't been sucking up water properly. No wonder the shower in our hotel room felt so weak. Patty, who manages this water tower?
This is Lucare. You should know the answer to that by now.
The Clarksons. Judging from their current situation, I don't think they'll be able to give us a timely response.
Yes, because all of them are
Yeah.
dead.
Do you know where the water comes from?
Probably Isaac Lake?
That settles it. Let's fill the holy Allah and solve this problem ourselves.
I knew you were gonna say that, Agent York.
It's the squirrel from Ice Age. Oh my god, Watershed. Yeah, I would have to say I've participated in Stream Raiders and a number of other streamers' communities, and I would say that I am actually pretty on top of doing the battles as soon as they're ready. But that said, I don't always put it up on screen when we're playing a story game, because if we're in the middle of a cutscene, I'm not gonna, like, interrupt that, but I will run the battle off screen. So, like, don't think that I'm just, like, forgetting about it. Like, my mods would tell me if I wasn't running it, but I'm usually pretty good about it. So I don't really, like, the thing is, I don't want a bunch of people coming in and reminding me of it constantly. Especially when, like, almost every time I've been reminded of it, I've already been doing it off screen. So I just feel like it's kind of unnecessary. And I realize that there are, especially like a bigger streamer might completely forget to do it because they're doing a million things and their chat's like going really, really fast. But I usually see the notification come up, and I even have it right here on this other screen. So I'm just like, okay, I know when to do it. There is usually a message in chat, but even if I miss that, I have it right over here, and it'll say battle ready right at the top. And I realize it's a little bit confusing because it's not like they can see the battle when I'm doing it. The point is to have people go over to the Twitch screen so you can see it. But I don't always put it up on screen just because, like I said, if we were in the middle of a cutscene, it would be a little bit, like, jarring to be like, well, you know what? Fuck the cutscene. Let's go over here. Apparently, you can max your speed, like, to plus 10. I really want that.
Isaac Lake?
I want to go super fast.
That's the name of the former head of the Clarkson family. When he retired, they built this lake to commemorate his career. That's why it's called Isaac Lake.
All right.
They wanted people to remember the power of the Clarkson family every time they used their water, huh?
I feel like York was not smoking so much in the beginning of this game, and now he's smoking, like, a lot. When he was in the other world, we would see him do it when he was, like, solving the crimes and stuff like that. But now he's, like, in investigative mode in the day, and it's just weird to see him smoking right now.
You sure don't miss a beat.
Dude is stressed out. I guess so. Just keeps on smoking.
The water level's higher than I expected.
We're gonna drain this, and there's gonna be something bad in here. Well, there's gonna be a ton of gators, first of all.
They probably haven't been out here to check on it since Lise was murdered.
All right, let's go check it out then. Boom.
I bet that's where the water gets sucked up into the water tower.
We got this. Gator.
Mr. Alligator. Never thought I'd have to use you to fight a real alligator.
But we do!
Just what does that skeletal gentleman have in mind for us, Zach?
Oh shit. Oh shit. They all coming out. Jesus, fuck. Okay. That's cool, man. They're just gonna keep coming out of here, aren't they? You know what? I feel like I was doing better with these. For fuck's sake! There can't just be an endless amount. Oh god, maybe there can. Maybe there can. Maybe this is endless alligators. Ah, my ass! Listen. Listen, bitches! Woo! Okay! Alright, listen. We are juking these gators! Meanwhile, Patricia, she's fine. Get in there! Hurry it up! Ow! Right in the eye!
Open the door, Patty.
Uh-oh, she's
Now,
gonna
Patty.
she's gonna leave us out there. No! How are you guys ever gonna get out of there now? Slow motion! Yeah. Okay, so that was a fun time for everybody involved. We're gonna save. That was a really good stopping point. This is our home now. This is where we live now, okay? I think that is the best stopping point we're going to reach. I said that I was going to be done in 2 hours because I have some games to play with a friend offline. So, I think that's going to be it for me today. I know it's weird. The Friday's supposed to be my, off day. But yeah, it's been 3 hours now. So, I feel like this is not the place for an FBI agent to take a child. Trust me, York has been taking her to some places where I'm like, and then the one place he won't take her to is a bar. But, she can go to the cell where she sees, like, a dismembered member of her family. That's fine, apparently. But, like, Anyway, I'm done for today. I appreciate y'all hanging out. We will get back to this tomorrow night. Did I have anything special planned for tomorrow night? I mean, it is Go Fest, so I might be a little bit late starting, but, yeah. FBI agents don't make good babysitters. No, they do not. No, they do